Good morning, you beautiful people, and by good morning, I mean it's 2 hours till puck drop. Listen, Lindy said between Game 5 and Game 6, he told the players to stay away from the rink for that practice, that off day. That's exactly what we've done. We've stayed a little bit later into the vlog. We are 2 hours till puck drop. Phil, are you ready to go? Ladies, I know we're nervous, but I need a prediction for tonight. What's going to happen?
Well, I did say whoever won Game 5 was probably going to win Game 6.
Oh, fuck.
No, Sabres are going to win 5-2.
Are you a Fed, dude? You gotta tell
this
me
call is being recorded.
I'll see you on 19.
No stopping tonight. All right, the boys are rolling in to the bank.
Oh no, I left my peanuts in the car.
What the fuck?
Woo! Okay, we gotta take it home tonight. Yeah, home and new.
Thank you, Bob. All right, let's do it.
I just want to say, the concession guy said everything's discounted tonight, and I looked at the price tag. I don't think it's discounted.
No, it was for sure. I mean, basically everything was like a double.
It was $50 for 3
Yeah, but the Labatt is typically like $20.
No, it's 17. It goes down to 14.
He had him at 13. He had him at 13.
Okay.
I don't think it's 50%, but I think it's like 30 or 40%.
It must have been your drink.
We need 100% effort from the Sabres. All right, interesting vibe. Everyone seems a little feisty. What do you think? How's everyone feeling tonight?
Feeling lovely. Let's get the W. Let's go, Buffalo.
Oh, wow. He was ready to go. My man was ready for the moment. Come on, Sabres. Be ready for the moment tonight in Game 6. Let's go.
Let's go.
Same formula as Game 3, where we score first early, but it doesn't matter, and they get 2 quick ones. Looking to get it back. Still only 10 minutes in. A lot of game left. Dobej is such a piece of shit, honestly. It's been all series, cross-checking the guys. He cross-checked Zucker. Dahlin calls his ass out on it. Literally, and then he has to, like, spear Dahlin like a coward, like a piece of shit. He played it open. Let's go! 3-2 late third. Lion allowed 3-on-3. So far, UBL stopped 1 of 1. Little improvement.
I mean, the goalie might have got a little bit of it. It might be. No? Exactly. No pop.
Jack Quinn need to hit the net there. All right, after the 3 goals, it feels like everybody thought we were dead for sure, and now we kind of feel like really alive.
Not dead in the water, no tits up. It's just 1 goal difference and 40 minutes of hockey to play. We got.
I already saw this game. It's a game 5 repeat, but in reverse.
Blue and gold zone. Here we go.
Solid first period.
Solid. We were getting. Lion was basically an empty net out there.
I know, but now that
Besides Lion, it was solid though. Low key.
now that Lukanen's in, I think we should get back up there.
This is kind of like if there was an Avengers like end game of the Sabres, it's gonna have to be UPL saving us basically. Is what it's gonna be. Who's gonna be the hero tonight though? We're down 3-2.
Give me Tough. He hasn't scored. He has 0 points. I think he's gonna get one. He might step up today. Yeah.
We're here with Luke. Not using the force, but how do we feel after that first? Everyone's saying that you take out the Lion part, we're feeling pretty good.
I do like the switch there. Just Luke it in. Needs a few more shots on goal, and then it'll be settled.
I literally never see anyone out there.
Let's go.
Every time I get close, this guy.
All right, sir. Tough first 20 minutes. How are we going to come back in this game? Who's going to be the hero?
I think TNT is going to be the hero. Everybody's hating on him. He's played like shit the whole series, and I think it's about time that he steps up and does his job.
Look at you doing your job.
I'm doing my job, and I always will do my job because I'm here to support the team.
What is your job?
My job is to drink as much as I can and support the team as much as I can. And that's what I do every game, all right? So let's go Buffalo, and don't quit. We're coming back for game 7.
Oh, she's still double-fisted over it. No, she's hiding it. Come on now. What are we drinking on the 2 there?
Yeah, New Amsterdam and soda with a splash of crayon.
Okay, I went with the blue and gold Mai
We
Tai.
just don't like to make multiple trips. I appreciate my boyfriend.
Who's gonna be the hero the rest of the night? Hey, how you doing?
I'm thinking Benson.
Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is going to be the hero. No more goals allowed. We're going to win at least 4-3, hopefully 5-6-3. That's ideal, right?
How would you rate that nut purchase process by him? How would you rate his purchase process, Mary? Did he do a good job? There you go.
Lucky Nuts in tow. Let's go.
Nut up, 3-3 power play. Nut up, nut up, nut up. Our passing is just so much better on the power play, but can we get some results? Trades places. All the room in the world. All the room in the world, boys. Hot. The Sabres are hot, hot, hot. I mean, what a difference 48 hours makes. You got people chanting UPL, high-fiving each other. A lot of game left, a lot of game left, a lot of game left. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Give me one, Dad! Let's go! Alex sucked a low-key end of the game there.
Come on, man. Like,
you're not wrong.
Show up.
He's like bitching at people to get out of the way. the BULOS Ranger style font with the horns up there. Great jersey, sir. And you're a handsome man on top.
You work with Selena.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. 6'8" plush. Got everything for your own needs, just like this guy's looking great. We did. Oh, look at this. What's up, man? Look at this. See, it never stops. It never stops. Go Buffalo. Go Buffalo.
Hi, Luke.
Hi, Luke. Hi, Luke. Gonna get Nate on the vlog. We're having a little team meeting on how we can improve Trainwreck today. This is huge.
And we're crossing swords.
And crossing swords. This is big. A full platform rejuvenation. I like it. While my guy's getting drinks up here. All right. I like that. Nate, thanks for joining us. Okay, so what's your biggest feedback for us?
Biggest feedback
for
Trainwreck Sports?
We're crossing swords.
Anything at all. Anything at all.
No, just keep going. Like, you guys have been gaining a following for what? 5, 6?
Nate, you're the one saying it. It's not me, Nate.
I really don't have too much. Just keep doing what you're doing, man.
What's the key for the last 20 minutes, boys? We've been dominating the last 25 or so.
Oh, fuck them up. Fuck them up. You know, just gotta fuck to net. Fuck to net.
Whoever this guy's.
I was left wing. I'll play goalie right now.
I was left wing.
Yeah, you said that.
My whole life. I was
like that makes sense.
I will negative goals if I go in.
How are we feeling about the Bucky Nuts, though?
They're working.
They're working, right?
They're working.
They're getting the job done.
Give me a nut.
There's only one thing scarier than a good nut, and that's when it's working.
I like it. I like it.
All right, 20 minutes. Close them out. Leave no doubt. Yeah, you can't have a single. You need a double. You need a nut twice. Yeah, I had a double. All right, nut up. Everybody nut up. Let's go Sabres. Go Buffalo, go Buffalo, go Buffalo, go Buffalo. Lucan in with a 2-on-1 stop. I keep hitting record and it's not recording. I have had 4 Mai Tais. 10 minutes to go in 5, 4, 3. In there, dude.
Oh yeah, I ain't know what time it was, but I know it's Sabres time. I think I know what time it is.
It's in Game 7 coming up.
Honestly, I think the biggest thing for
Dovich is a troll. We hate Dovich.
Huge storyline right here. Dovich kind of going into it. He's gonna be rattled. I don't know who they're gonna play now.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully it might be Dovich.
We'll be back to Game 7.
And to all you Sabres fans out there, don't sell your tickets.
All right, if you could insert one Pokemon into the Sabres lineup for Game 7, who would it be?
Can we huddle? Yeah. We'll figure this out. Okay. We got. Charizard. Yeah.
It's gonna
Talk
be
that
a
shit.
7, baby. Fuck the half. Let's go.
Fuck yeah! Let's fucking go!
All right, so there will be a game 7. Canadian Sabres have played like shit at home, but plain and simple, they've kind of owned the last 75 minutes of the series, which is all about back and forth in an NHL playoff series.
Subscribe.
No, you don't even say that. Don't even subscribe. Unlike and unsubscribe right now if you just did.
No. If you like the Sabres, you might as well subscribe because you got a Sabres fan right here. That just makes the most sense, right?
Fair. I appreciate this guy. He's a good-looking man as well. He's a good-looking man.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, Sabres have been up and down, but at the end, we've been kicking ass. We're taking it all the way. We're winning the Stanley Cup, baby. We are winning the Stanley Cup.
Let's go.
That's all I have to say. Look at this. Look at this. We're going all the way, baby. Come on. Let's go. Go Sabres. Go.
The point where this guy was getting about 20 high fives per minute. He's still doing his job. He's still guaranteeing everybody's security here. But think about how happy you would have been. 20 high fives per minute. I don't think we've ever gotten that.
Good vibes, man. Go Sabres.
Go Sabres. Go Sabres. Let's go.
Adios.
That's the one lesson you got. Don't even come.
Hey, back
Go
to the
on.
6, baby.
Go on.
Back to the 6.
Go on.
USA. Let's go. Sabres on the warpath.
Sweet belt, boss.
Sabres on the warpath. Oh, yeah. Let's get the double belt. Get the double down with the fuck he wants. Let's go.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go. We want the cup. 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 We want the cup.
Dead in the water, then you bring in the GOAT. UPL, baby. Mark my fucking words. He's coming in game 7, pitching a shutout. You heard it here first.
Sports, let's go Buffalo. It was always in 7, baby.
Always in 7. Always in 7.
What I'll say is that sometimes as a Buffalo fan, you're filled with doubt, and then, you're down 3-1 in a game 6 that you got to have on the road. They're laying out of the wazoo, but the team just believes in. We'll have to see on the Sabres history of it all, but game 6, 10 minutes to go, Lindy Ruff throttling into the bench might be something that gets put in the Sabres Mount Rushmore Hall of Fame one day, but it'll all depend on what they do in game 7, so let's rest up, let's get back to Buffalo, let's have a good rest of the weekend, folks. Folks, call your grandma and make sure your Whoop app is set. We have a game 7 tonight in Buffalo, Montreal, USA versus Canada. We've got it all on the line. We break it down. We get ready for the matchup of 2 decades here in Western New York. Strap in and let's go.
We all need a place where we can be ourselves. Somewhere you can leave all your worries on the shelf. And whether you win or lose, you can count on me, and I can count on you. This train never stops. 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 This train never stops.
And folks, welcome in a happy May 18th to you. Trainwreck today, 1-1-0. You just saw it there. We put a stomping to Montreal up north, boys. It was a great game 6 Saturday. We were living on 7th heaven for the rest of that Saturday night, but today is about game 7. Today is about locking in and going 1-0 and keeping the Sabre season alive.
Packed arena for an away game, and then we're going to pack it again tonight, game 7. We got to where we needed all the pressure is in the hands now. It's time to just do this thing, Don.
Yeah, all I got to say is you saw it on the vlog, and you're going to see it again tonight. The Lucky Nuts will be in the building.
Oh, we need to nut up in a big way. We got our whole crew here nutting up. Actually, we got Don on my right on the ones and twos. We got Slick on my left hanging out. We got Jameson slowly, surely getting more confident, much like a Zach Benson. We got the chairman, Pat McMahon. We got Bill P. And we've got the head honcho, Nick B., as well as Prince Philip in the studio. It is a full house. Shout out Danny Tanner, R.I.P., my guy Bob Saget. But with that said, we are staying alive, Don, much like the Bee Gees. Game 7. How are we feeling? What are the vibes? Obviously, we're feeling very confident, but it's like our goalie could be anybody. You don't know what's going on with Tuck and Thompson when the game's on the line. There's a lot of question marks, Slick.
A lot of question marks indeed, and Game 7, it's the uncertainty in the air with all of that pressure makes it for a very tense situation. Obviously, people in Buffalo are feeling good. 80-degree day, I think Don said it best pre-show. I'm feeling like I'm already sweating.
Yeah, but hey, this is what we wanted. Game 7
all year
in our burn. This is why it was essential to win the Atlantic, and all comes down to this. I love our chances in a one winner-take-all game. So,
Phil is over there grilling very much, but it's going to be key for us to grill the Montreal Canadiens early and often for 60 full minutes and more if it takes what it takes in Game 7. So let's talk about the keys, boys. What do you see as the one thing like the Sabres got to do here in Game 7?
Obviously, you need to play a physical game. Montreal kind of been taking advantage of you all series, getting scrappy when they can, under your skin. The refs have been a little one-sided most of the series. You got to play your physical game, but you got to stay out of the penalty box. Obviously, the Sabres team, whether it's power play or penalty kill, the special teams have had struggles what's felt like all season, and the Canadiens will take full advantage on the power play every time. So got to stay out of the box, but get under their skin a little bit, too. It's Game 7. Refs are going to let a lot of calls fly. So play your physical game, stay out of the box, 5-on-5 hockey. No one's going to beat us.
Yeah, I'm saying that they got to play well defensively. That's kind of been the key. Anytime we've seen them, kick us around, it's because our guys in front of the net aren't tying up people, aren't getting sticks on sticks. That's the biggest thing is play well in front of your net, lock it down. They have a great first line, great offense. We need to completely neuter them.
I'm confident in the crest loyalty of this bunch. I think they would put their faces in front of a puck to block a shot if they need to. We need to play sound in that neutral zone. We can't have turnovers. We can't have any of those dreaded 2-on-1s, and we can't have any of those penalties that Montreal's obviously trying to lure us into. We need to make sound decisions all night long. And speaking of a sound decision, make sure to hit up our friends at Picasso's Pizza. It's always a sound decision to order the best pizza from the best spot in Western New York. Go to Picasso'sPizza.net for the best deals on the best pizza in Western New York and make sure your party is ready to go. It's been a bit of a party in the net, boys. The hot hand, the hot glove, but it was 3 goals on 3 shots in Game 6. In comes UPL, and UPL might as well be Mike Myers in Montreal as far as those Canadians are concerned. Slick.
Seriously, that changed up the entire vibe of the game. You had full confidence when he comes in. And shout out to UPL for getting thrown into that situation and maintaining composure, too, because the team rallied around it. I think you got to go with UPL in the crease tonight just based off that recency bias alone. Hot hand, hot glove, as you said. Got to start him tonight.
Don?
Well, unfortunately, let's be honest, neither of these goalies can really be relied on right now for consistency. It hurts me to say because I've been a Lion guy all year. I've been seeing people say Colin Ellis could even be in net. That's how much of a wild card who's going to be between the pipes tonight. And I don't even think that's crazy to say that Colin Ellis could get in there and pitch one. So it's a flip a coin. We don't know what we're getting out of either goalie right now.
I agree. I think the biggest propensity for boom is UPL. He's our one guy who, one game, you can get the best performance out of him. So we'll be looking for him, UPL, to take care of business in net tonight. But it'll be a long 60 minutes. It's going to be a team effort for sure. Speaking of which, boys, you can't spell Metsamania without team. And that's exactly what it felt like it was back in Game 6. Metsamania was running wild. Do we even have to testify on this one? He's in the lineup for Game 7.
He's got to be, based on
He's
the vibes.
in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's without a doubt Yeah,
because that's
like
the
you
crazy
said.
thing. Lindy Ruff has been in his bag, low key, with these lineup moves. Whether it was, the Ostlund thing was right at the right time in that Boston series.
We all thought the Hellenius thing was crazy. McLeod to the fourth.
Hellenius seemed bonkers, and then you had conflicting reports on each side. But obviously, all these moves have paid off. It's been about what Lindy Ruff, what button he's pushing. He's changing it up. The team's staying at a hotel previous to the Game 7 of it all. No home cooking. No home mattress. No home pet running around. What do you guys think of this decision? Good or bad move by Lindy? Another button pressed.
I hate to go against my guy Lindy. He is a crazy man, by the way. All these decisions have been panning out. As you said, this one, I don't know. Not super necessary. I would like for them to just stay, sleep in their own beds, treat it like a normal game. I think when you add other X factors like this into it, it definitely adds to the tension and pressure going into probably the biggest game of a lot of these guys' lives. Play it cool. Don't love it, but hey, I'm going to trust. We're going to ride with Lindy on this one. Don?
I love it. Listen, when I played in the 2009 National Championships, it was held right here in Buffalo and the Amherst Knights.
Very nice.
We got put up in a hotel, the whole team. Even though we were at home, it was because our coach wanted us to be distraction-free, focused on hockey, and that's what this move is. Distraction-free, focused on hockey. It's like putting blinders on a horse. Like, even though these guys, are all professionals, sometimes you really need to be where you don't have to worry about making the bed. You don't have to worry about taking out the trash, and you're just worried about taking out the trash on the ice.
No dishwasher worry at all, for sure. It's not exactly what we need to be doing. People are messaging me. They're like, should we be booing? When they come out, like, how can we best create this road atmosphere? They're messaging me. All I'm saying is that's what people are like. Sabres fans are no stone unturned on this, boys, for a big Game 7, and that's exactly where leadership is. By the way, speaking of Game 7 switches, real quick, Cami Clooney, our girl, she was in here, she was doing her job. I'm not going to get too far into it. I not like the lineup switch of going away from a Clooney, someone who's provided us consistency throughout this playoff run.
You said it best. Obviously, you want the consistency. Cami Clooney, one of the best in the biz. Have the whole incident, national headline with the Canadian anthem. We help her sing. This move makes no sense. And even more, I think you said it best, show, like, the fact that they're treating it like a surprise singer, which is probably going to be Doug Allen, who sang the anthem.
This is Mr. America Hulk Hogan level of surprise right now.
Yes, the lie detector test. No. Doug Allen in the chair. But it just feels weird considering he already sang anthems during the regular season. Why haven't they announced who it is? Part of me thought there could be a wild card to this but it's probably going to be Doug. It's weird how they're treating it.
Yeah, I'm seeing people say Doug is the obvious choice, but might be Malcolm Subban.
I literally thought that this morning.
That would be a power move.
Because he did sing it at a game before and sounded great. But listen, Doug Allen, he's a legend. I hate to see Cammy out of it, not happy. But this whole series has been constantly about how do we change things up? How do we switch things up to motivate the team? And Lindy might have had a say in this. Maybe Lindy said, I want Doug Allen singing the anthem. We don't know.
There's a lot of takes on this one.
If it is Subban, that would be a power move, low-key, because PK was being real sweet on the broadcast.
PK was being an a-ho.
Yeah. Hoeing it up big time.
For sure.
It was his brother Malcolm that sang.
That's it. I'm saying,
but that would be great Sabres drought lore to run out Malcolm's. I will say, I love Cammy. I would run in front of a train for Cammy. They would get some credit back if it was actually a surprise as Malcolm Subban and it was like in PK's face.
Like wearing a Sabres jersey after how he was acting on the broadcast yesterday. Like that. Yeah. Or I'm sorry, in Game 6.
Yeah, solid lore there.
It would definitely be a wild
But I will
card.
say that some people are calling the potential Cammy to Doug Allen move the worst decision since producers put a peak Leonardo DiCaprio in The Man in the Iron Mask. So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, a lot to be said. With that said, speaking of weaponry,
artillery,
it's back. So that's our beer blade. Okay.
Beer blade, not to be confused.
Just better for consuming it and carrying around as a fan. But the beer saber is back, folks. How you feel, Slick?
this, like, what are we doing here? You guys said that one last chance. Get them while you can. Everyone is in a frenzy.
The farewell tour.
They flooded the gates when they opened the KeyBank Center for the last game. The farewell tour.
Dingus Day Massacre.
Exactly. Brought it back one time only. And here, these beer sabers got to just be like in the utility closet, right? Like they're rolling them out again now for Game 7. But it's dawned on me a bit.
Oh no!
Dawned on me that I mean, like this is stupid. I think the hype has died down. Why you bring them in now? It feels weird.
Yeah, it kind of feels like you said they just found like 2 extra boxes in the basement. Are like, oh wait, we have these
fresh shipment.
Yeah, my thing is it's kind of a win-win scenario for them. Either you win the game and you can say, yeah, it's because we brought back the beer saber. That was awesome. Or you lose and you cleared your inventory out. And then you don't have any collecting dust in the basement until next year.
And if you lose, the beer saber kind of loses all its hype and aura
time.
because
the aura minting instead of an aura maxing.
Yeah,
for sure.
big time.
It's like you guys said. I don't think these fell off a truck in East Aurora like Saturday night, or anything. So I'm confused at why this is being rolled out at a Game 7. Seems like a little bit of a grab of some currency.
If anything, you should have had it for the whole series.
I agree.
That would
for
be
sure.
the power
But
play.
the only spin zone is that Montreal Canadiens fans aren't rushing in there to buy a beer saber, or whatever. So we'll get more Sabres fans in the arena early. There's a little. That is a take. For sure.
Don't sell
it's
those
not time for
tickets.
takes. It's time to predict how this will all play out in Game 7. It is time for the forecast, sponsored by our friends at William Mattar Law Offices. Call 444-4444 if you're hurt in a car. But we have 4 things to break down, and that is first, Slick, pregame. 80 degrees was Don. I saw you pulling your best Don Paul impression. 80 degrees. You were doing a little forecast. With that said, we're doing our own forecast. Slick, how do you see the Plaza playing out?
I thought initially pre-show, I think there's going to be some tension in the air, maybe more relatively of the same, what we've seen, maybe not as much of the punching dummy. I changed my mind. I think there's going to be blood in the water in the Plaza. It's 80 degrees out. It's going to be an absolute frenzy, like sharks and minnows out in the KeyBank Center Plaza. Don, I think this might be one of the biggest attendances we've seen outside, rolling into Canal Side as well. I think when they show that shot of Canal Side on the broadcast, it's going to go deep, probably like to Shark Girl in terms of how many people are out there.
Yeah, no, I'm really interested. The biggest thing I'm got my eyes cued into it. Well, we see the Blade Gang. We haven't seen them. Game 5, we went through the Plaza. We were hanging out before going to the arena. Weren't there. Game 2. They weren't there either. There was doppelgangers. There were some
Bladelgangers.
Yeah. There was some fake blade gangers, some people that wanted to steal the Blade Gang valor and taking pictures with girls were there. But will we actually get the guys there? I don't know. I think we might need them in the house because Game 5, Game 2, they weren't there and things didn't really go our way. So
yeah. We haven't won a home game legitimately in a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. So we need those vibes, and we need them at home. We need a home cook, and I think we could be on the eve of the best atmosphere we've ever seen in the Plaza, or at least in the last 20 years, potentially. So.
If the Blade Gang is there, you might be able to smell that equipment from other half based on the weather today.
There you go. It'd be a good indicator. Speaking of smelly fans coming on in, how do you see the Montreal fans in the arena playing out for this game? People were all mad about Game 5. I didn't realize they were mad about the lobby video where people, where you had your 200, Canadians fans, jumping around going nuts. What are we supposed to do? Start fighting them? That's crazy.
What?
Then you're like, oh, you got your dirtbag Sabres fans. So it's just crazy. I just want to jump this off. I don't see an invasion happening. I'm looking at ticket prices. They do look low cost, but if you were a Montreal fan, you didn't go to Game 6, you're going to go to Game 7. I just don't see it being that much invasion. I'm thinking 85% or more Swords fans tonight.
Yeah, there hasn't even been an invasion. The fact that you think you took over our barn Game 5, come on, just shut up. That's embarrassing. I think you'll get your 2 rows of your typical Montreal fans that have been here all series. Don mentioned sits by them. I'd say it's around the 118, 117. You'll have your 4 bands of Canadian fan rows, but I don't see any invasion happening by any means, especially not now. Buffalo's going to show out tonight.
Yeah, I'm a little worried because, like you said, from my vantage point, there's a lot of Canadian fans around me. I was telling you guys, Nick Suzuki's mom was sitting behind me last time. I don't know if I'm in the section where it's like the family and friends section where you give, players, family and friends. That's where they can get tickets. But pretty concerned because, 117, 118, 119, right where the Montreal or any away team shoots twice. We always seem to get a lot of them. They were respectful last game. There were two annoying guys, though, that Sabretooth did have to come and start trolling. So
it's a big game.
Yeah, I'm relying on Tooth. If there is an invasion, we really need him like drowning out any of their "Let's go Habs, go Habs, go" chants with the drums. So.
Can we say too on that Game 6 watch party, generational performance from Tooth?
Absolutely,
who's having the time of his life.
He was going off. He was playing with nothing to lose. That's exactly how the Sabres need to play tonight. He was setting
a man with his back against the wall.
Yes, but also on the ticket note, like the big thing in this series is like, oh my God, people are going to resell season ticket holders. Congratulations or whatever. Ticket cost right now to get in 300 level is $250. That was less than it was on the resale markets before this, or the Sabres initial resale market before the series.
It's kind of concerning.
So nobody, it's not, it's concerning, but it's just more like realistic. Like $250 is a Sabres ticket. Like it wasn't, they were never going to be $800. We're not in Vegas. We're not in like Los Angeles or Miami or something like that. But
this is in Toronto.
$250 is a night out. That's something for sure. So let's go have a night out and let's crush it tonight, folks, for sure. But ticket prices, and nobody made out like any bandits in that market for sure. With that said, if the Sabres make out like some Buffalo Banditos, how do you see that celebration playing out? It's like I could see Bedlam. I could see Rager into the wee hours of tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I mean, with the way that the day is going weather-wise already, and then you add a big Sabres victory in a Game 7 on top of that. You saw it in the in-arena watch party. People stayed in the general lobby of the arena for, Don, I want to say like half an hour after the game. Fans were partying in there, chanting, "We want the cup," lifting their Stanley Cups, beer sabers. I mean, it was all happening. I don't think that's going anywhere if we are to win this Game 7. And if they do eventually get shoved out of the KeyBank Center, like you said, the party will just continue probably to the brew house, to other half, to Southern Tier, everywhere across Perry and Washington. It's going to be madness.
Yeah, I mean, I have a surprisingly similar feeling I did for Game 6. You remember I showed up to Sports City, and I was just like, I feel good. I feel good about tonight. I wasn't like
for Bruins.
Wasn't no before before we went to the arena. I kind of feel that way tonight. I mean, this is I don't want to say I believe in too much voodoo. I'm not superstitious. I'm a little stitious. But this is a team of destiny. It just feels right. Like this is a team that is going to win it tonight. And this is the best story the NHL's got going right now. A team that didn't make the playoffs for 14 years is now back with a chance to get to the conference finals. It's a story we all love. They're on, Good Morning America and everything. So
multiple times at this point. Good Morning Buffalo.
Yeah.
Buffalo's stock in the overall being America's city. I'm not saying it's like it's massive or that we're like a top 3 contender yet, but it's like kind of like massive over the last 5 years.
I mean, right now we are America's darling, as Don was kind of saying. All the morning shows, the youth of this team as well. You have Tage Thompson, the superstar, Dahlin, your superstar, surrounded by all these youthful young guys who have kind of emerged onto the national scene through this playoff run. So, agreed. America's sweetheart right now. We are America's team.
Listen, we're a talk show, so we got to address a potential elephant that may enter the room at one point. But what happens if things don't go our way? This is Game 7 defined, right? Is that anything can happen? So we need to go out. We need to put our best 60 minutes forward. To me, it's like it's going to be very disappointing in the moment. It'll be like you're like the ending of The Notebook. For sure, very crying, it's over, all that. But you'll be happy looking back on it a little bit.
There'll be happy tears. The fans will stay in the arena. They'll give these guys a standing O for one of the best season turnarounds ever in NHL history to break the 14-year playoff drought. They deserve all the support in the world, win or lose. Obviously, like you said, got to put your best 60 minutes forward first. But they've deserved every little bit of this, and we deserve to show as much appreciation as we can to them. So I think happy tears in the moment. It'll feel like your soul left your body.
It ain't ending.
It's not over.
It's not over. It ain't ending. But there's a reality. There's a reality.
That's one thing. Like even if it ends tonight, we're back.
We're back.
And we know that. It's already happened. We checked it off the list. Drought over.
Yeah, and the biggest takeaway is, I mean, we're the top 5 youngest team in the NHL. Like, that was kind of the criticism for a while, and it's turned around. And our young guys like Zach Benson, guys like Hellenius, who, you know, is red hot right now. We have a really bright future with a good core group of guys, and then we have Tage Thompson and obviously Darlene as our captain, Samuelson, who like are kind of, you know, they're still young as well, but they got a little more vet experience. This roster is loaded for years to come. So if the unthinkable happens, we'll be back. We'll be back next year.
I just think to how it felt leaving the arena game 5, you're going to Montreal. There was a lot of See You Mondays in my section, I remember. There was a lot of See You Mondays. We'll see. We'll see. A lot to look forward to tonight as we get into Game 7. But that was our William Matar's Power of 4 forecast. We will be getting into some heat and some neat in a minute here. But we'll be remiss not to talk about the association of it all. We already had Spurs and Thunder locked in on the west side, which is obviously that was our conference final going in. There was no other path that was going to be happening on the Western Conference side. We have a very exciting Eastern Conference side now with Cleveland locked in against New York. I mean, between the Yankees, Guardians, and Indians matchups of old. You know, there's a lot of history there between the cities. You know, Browns, Giants, not so much or whatever, or Jets, not so much. But Cavs beat Pistons there in 7. A crazy performance by Cleveland. Knocked Detroit in the mouth and didn't stop.
Yeah, for a Detroit team that plays physical like an old school bad boy, the Cavs really took it to them. Like you said, I'm happy for Cleveland. You know, their fans are like us. They're dedicated. Rust Belt City. NBA Eastern Conference Finals coming back to Cleveland is huge for the city. Going to be a tough tale with those Knickerbockers, though. They are hotter than ever and have all the national media attention right now. People feel like it could be the next year to go finally win it again.
It just feels like they've been on fire NBA Jam style for like 2 months.
It's ridiculous. Shooting, 90% from three-point range in like the first 3 minutes of the game or something?
Near that first quarter, basically, for that closeout game against Philly, which, by the way, was now at this point a week and like a half ago.
Yeah.
Like
they've already been resting up.
I mean, we talk about rest. They've been like literally getting the bodies
similar to the Hurricanes right now, kind of.
For sure. Very interesting to see there. We'll be tracking that with great interest. But it's like a lot of interest in the mixed martial arts battling this weekend.
MVP Promotions putting on their first MMA card with headliners such as Francis Ngannou making his return to MMA, first round knockout over Philippe Lins. No real surprises on this card. Mike Perry, Nate Diaz, great fight. Nate Diaz has so much goddamn scar tissue that you knew he was going to bleed within that first round. A doctor's stoppage in the second's unfortunate, but I think the winner ultimately that won was going to come out of that fight. Mike Perry was going to beat Nate Diaz. Nate doesn't give up, so I'm not surprised the doctor took a stop to this one. And then Ronda, even Don's significant other was pumped about this main event. And I think a lot of people were. Ronda Rousey's big household name. And she ragdolled Gina Carano.
That was kind of expected, wasn't it?
Yes. Why is this woman even in a ring?
And like,
42 years old.
Like Rousey was doing it because she knew she was going to ragdoll Carano, and she was almost doing Carano a favor by getting her a bag. Like as her
I think Carano made like $2 million or something.
This was the only person that people wanted to see Rousey actually fight at the end of the day.
It's just 10 years too late. That's all.
It is, of course, and, like it always is with these things.
Yeah, unfortunately, for sure.
It literally doesn't matter whether it's boxing. It always ends up 10 years too late.
10 years too late. Did you see the news from Dana White? The return of the Mac?
Nobody cares at this point.
I know, it's pathetic. It's pathetic. No one cares, and I don't believe it either until he's locked inside that octagon. And also, Max Holloway, if they do get in there, is going to whoop his ass.
Listen, all credit to him. There's a point on a time where Conor McGregor, we were talking about him every day. He was hotter than anyone on earth, but that's just not the case anymore. And who is he going to face that's going to be of any import? that he would win anything for sure. But speaking of hot, it's time for Who's Hot and Who's Not, sponsored by our great friends at Salino Plumbing, HVAC, and Electric. Getting into the hotness of it all, got to talk some of the longer shots. So there were some favorites, like Incredibolt and another one, Iron Honor, I think it was, in the Preakness, but it's Napoleon that gets it done. And then Aaron Rye, he was 100-1 in some spots, 250-1 in some spots on the apps I saw. Wins the PGA Championship. My goodness.
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine a 250-1 in a weekend?
Oh, man. Yeah. Well, I mean, you were feeling pretty good of it all with I
was. We'll get into that. Yeah, like I hit on Napoleon for sure. The dogs were barking this weekend.
Big time.
Shout out Prince Phil.
That was
That's
great
exactly
timing.
what we're talking about. And yeah, so now between you guys and I, because we're all a little bit degens, and the hotter the degens here.
Yeah.
I went into the bathroom. I wasn't aware it started. And then I walked out, and I just saw the end, which was a horse basically like go to the end winning, and another one got like close, but like won. There wasn't really much.
It was
of an
like a
ending.
defined winner.
And I go, well, that wasn't like the fourth best odds. Like there's no way that was like the fourth best odds. And they're just like the winner, Napoleon. I was like, what? Like so that was my pop. I didn't get the whole race. My pop was just literally them saying. So it was an insane reaction.
Yeah, well, I mean, I loved it. It made us all winners because you were
we had a night.
You had a tab for
Shout
us.
out Chris Bob. Oh yeah, I spent a couple $100
my
on
hot
Saturday.
might as well have been you for that night alone. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, shout out Chris and Bob at the Blue Zone. But Slick, who do you got for your hot?
My hot is Jack Quinn finally back in the net again. Don and I probably watched this goal, Zach, when we got home
so good.
5-6 times in a row. Just the bend on the stick, top cheddar, as we say. And the puck didn't, like, it wasn't fully at its peak right until the very end. Gets up there with the crossbar. Such a beautiful goal. And when Jack Quinn's finding the back of the net, the Sabres play good hockey and they win games. So let's keep that rolling into Game 7 tonight. Jack Quinn is hot for me, Don.
Yeah, I got Hellenius again. He's just been proving all the haters wrong. All the people that are supposedly experts. And he helped chase Dobesh out of the net, which made me so happy. I think we were all giddy watching, that guy who is kind of a scumbag in terms of spearing Darlene and
scummy
and a lot of the stick work and the paddle work. It's all, I couldn't be happier that young guy is red hot, scoring goals 2 games in a row. I love it. I think I need to get a jersey, but I think we can expect him to have a more prominent role on the team next year. And focusing on this year, he kind of brought Jack Quinn back. He's been the difference maker on his line. So.
I mean, Hellenius, call him 50 Cent. He's got the magic stick right now. Whoever he gets out there with, they get hit once, they get hit twice. With that said, not a promenade. Any holier than thou fan behavior. I'm seeing it. We've seen some things from the Canadians fan side. We've seen things from the Sabres fan side. We see things in every fan-to-fan breakdown. Everyone being a little crazy. That's what it's all fun about. Respect each other at the end of the day. Get as crazy as you want, but don't act like anyone's holier than thou. That is the dumbest thing of it all. So any holier than thou fan behavior, that's my not.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that. My not, we kind of alluded to the MVP MMA promotion of it all. Gina Carano, just absolute no showing inside that octagon. I think the FBI needs to look into this. Some tampering investigation needs to happen. Got $2 million, ragdolled by Rousey and got the hell out of there. So that's my not.
My not is NHL pronunciations. It's kind of goes toe-to-toe with my hot of Hellenius, but same thing. We got a video of him in a locker room saying, this is how you say his name.
I think,
but no one can get it right.
I think on the question.
Yeah, and then on ESPN, no one can say Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen's name. You had to have the Sabres make that video where there's toddlers that can barely speak pronouncing his name correctly. So yeah, let's tighten it up, guys. Say it with me. Hellenius.
Is there a little use?
It seems. Well, I think
I think that's the now.
That's the way he pronounces
it. Is
it.
that the accent though?
That's what I'm thinking. See, that's where the discrepancy is. Like,
it's all in the accent.
So I don't want to overdo the use and sound like I'm being disrespectful. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
We need to find a nice middle ground.
All I know is this: when this dude touches I'm excited when I see a 4 on the back of that jersey. Like whether it's Byram or whether it's Hellenius in this series. My
Hellenius classic crest jersey, dude.
94
is a great number. That's a great number.
It's a lost art. Those 90s numbers
seriously.
For sure. No doubt about it. So very cool to see that. Very hot. Sorry, boys. Where we at? I lost track of that.
That's been who's hot or who's not.
Yeah, it is, sorry. All right. Listen, sometimes I lose track of things. Just sometimes like you lose track of problems in your home, but that's why we call it 6-8 Flush. Our friends at Salino Plumbing, HVAC, and Electric. It was electric when I hit on Napoleon. We had an electric Saturday night, which we enjoyed. The one thing I will say, for a Saturday night where I'm old enough to remember a weekend where Drake dropped albums and we listened to them. The weekend of.
Yeah.
There wasn't even like a turn on this track or at least, you got to listen to this. Like, yeah, I saw some blurbs and but typically, Drake, enough said with all this Drake situation at this point.
It's a couple days later now and I still haven't heard what's the hot song on each of these tracks. I will give it to him with the marketing of the Iceman of it all. It was a great run up. And then you kind of saturate it, in my opinion, by oversaturate it by dropping 2 additional albums that you weren't even marketing for. It's cool though. There'll probably be some bops. I'll listen to some tracks in the car. But I think the big takeaway in the sports world, dissing Lay Dad 2 times on 2 different songs.
Lay Dad.
Yeah, dissing LeBron, obviously the famous fallout there with after the whole Kendrick Lamar situation, LeBron dancing it up in the Crypto.com arena.
Hit the Rolly Star with the Rolly yelling.
he just couldn't resist dancing in that hook.
Oh, dude, there's no way. If something's amazing, there's no way LeBron's going to let it happen without him being involved. So, even golf. Golf had this major comeback as a sport. LeBron's I'm playing golf.
Lace switch up.
Yeah, lace switch up for sure.
Am I wrong in thinking that Drake is kind of like the LeBron of the rap game? Not
at this point, for sure.
In a way, because he's been successful, but he's also so fucking corny.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the C word 100%. Yeah. Absolutely.
They're like a perfect match. So it's tough to see them beefing.
And it's similar to LeBron in the way that he's 41 years old. He could put up a 50 burger one night, but we know he's not winning a championship at the end of the day.
Well, and he's not caring. Yeah.
He can still put up a 50 burger. You ain't getting that Larry O'Brien, though.
Yeah, we'll have to have a proper review.
If you switched, and this is with all due respect, literally I say this with all due respect, Donovan Mitchell and LeBron James right now, could the Cavs win the finals?
No.
See, that's the thing. I'm just saying, when he took them, now it was 8 years ago in 2018, though. He was just a man of will, 35, 7 and 7. You know,
and you still had a Kyrie Irving with you too.
That's just the crazy thing. He's still so good by volume, but you guys are right. X factor to actually win a championship probably doesn't have it to carry a team anymore. Listen, that's what the Sabres need tonight. They need someone to be that X factor. We need that Tage Thompson, Alex Tuck. We need Hellenius. We need Jack Quinn being confident. We need Zucker. Low-key is the spy who shagged me because he got his mojo back big time.
Trending in the right direction for sure.
Time.
Yeah.
Listen, a Jason Ware in 17. That's exactly what the Sabres need. With that said, I know we had some numbers. I don't think we had much to crash out about this weekend, Don, but we'll check in quickly on the Trainwreck Sports Crash Out line brought to you by our friends at William Mattar Law Offices.
Yeah, there's let me get one last check. We always check during the show in case any came in live. But yeah, not much to crash out
situation, about. There's a lot of crash outs about the switch ups.
Yeah. I mean the anthem situation, staying in a hotel, who's going to be in that? There's a lot up in the air right now. But something that isn't totally up in the air that I know for sure is we can't speak too much about it, but the youth are out of control.
Yeah,
I'm taking the train into every single home game.
They have to be stopped.
And it's around the time school's getting out, I guess. They are just batshit crazy these days, dude. No respect in public places for those around them. It's madness.
Yeah, and in my neighborhood, we got kids, kicking over the garbage cans into the street. The nice weather brings brings them all out. And listen, I like play soccer, play hockey, whatever. I like to see that good outlet in the streets, but when you're getting into trouble and trashing public places, that's not cool. It's not cool, kids.
Yeah, doesn't matter if you're Anthony Soprano Jr. or just a random, other middle schooler. You can't do it.
Yeah.
My pizza never hurt nobody.
Even if the Sabres make the Eastern Conference Finals, celebrate responsibly.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. And always respect, the people around you for sure. And, like we act as wacky as anybody.
Oh, yeah, we're annoying.
We're a couple of fun
we're ridiculous.
Couple fun and wacky guys. But at the end of the day, like no matter what, you got to make sure you respect those around you, or else you'll never have their respect at the end of the day, for sure. With that said,
golden rule.
It's time to respect our opponent, the Montreal Canadiens. Listen, they've pushed us to 7 series. There were a lot of people in this, when it was ramping up, they're like, yeah, I think it's going 7. I'm like, no, like, shut up. Like, you suck. Like, I don't want to go 7. But now that we're here, nothing left to do but enjoy this roller coaster and hopefully come out with a W on the other end.
We are here, and I will say, there's that damn Corgi's legacy is on the line tonight.
Come on, Corgi.
That Corgi said Sabres in 7.
That and the psychic.
And the psychic?
The psychic, the
Well, no,
Corgi.
the psychic said Sabres win the cup in 26 and Bills win in
I would love a
27.
live stream of the psychic and the Corgi
Oh my
watching
God.
the game sweating.
Dude, also,
That'd be big.
with the win tonight, like, what is Vegas has got to be scrambling with this psychic. If they go to the conference finals.
Yeah, if they win tonight, again, you're knocking on wood. Do everything you got to do, Sabres. Come on, Tage. Like, go nuclear tonight. Like Tuck. Like, earn that contract. Darlene, be who you. Can we talk real quick about the Game 6 because it all happened so quickly.
Yeah.
Darlene first, like it was Josh Allen-esque.
Yeah.
Well, first NHL defenseman all time, only NHL defenseman. 5-point game, 1 goal and 4 assists in an elimination game. Like basically just fucking dealing.
Yeah, and the goal 30 seconds in was
my God,
beautiful.
nasty.
Dangle and then roofs it. Really, really kicked off the party there. So, yeah, the questions about Darlene's performance, I think, can be put to rest. But I'm saying that because I know he's going to show up tonight. You can say maybe Tuck and Tage haven't really been there this whole series, but Darlene, we just needed more of him, and delivering 5 points in an elimination game is how you do it.
Absolutely. So let's hopefully they deliver tonight. Speaking of showing up, we will be showing up at Other Half, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Looking forward to that. Great music, great pregame vibes. Let's go get a W. Let's earn it. A full 60 minutes, boys. We need to put it all in tonight.
If you haven't come to another half pregame party before with Game Day Hospitality, Buffalo, Trainwreck Sports, now's the time. 80 degrees, Buffalo's biggest beer garden. I expect that joint to be full this evening around 4 p.m. Got to take care of business tonight, boys.
Do the refs swallow their whistles tonight?
They better.
If
That's
they
two
saw our
words in
whistles,
sports.
they saw their
Game
whistles, I think
7.
we great odds.
Yeah, I don't think so. If I'm looking at how the rest of this
early ticky-tack calls to set the tone.
Yeah, I think they set the tone. Third period, maybe you get the whistles buried. In overtime, for sure. If we do have overtime, I don't know if my heart can take it.
Don't do that. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I think they're gonna. But both teams know they can't get away with any bullshit early. So.
All right. Well, listen, thank you for allowing us to get away with bullshit early and often here on Trainwreck today. 110. We had a packed studio, and we have a packed rest of our day. Like we said, we'll be at Other Half. We'll be at the Plaza, and we'll be at Game 7, where we're looking for a Buffalo W. But it's already been a W with you tuning in here on Herd of Buffalo. Trainwreck Sports, make sure you're following along for all the action live here from Hillbrook College. We've got a huge summer ahead and much more, so make sure you're strapped in and ready to go. Let's lock in tonight, boys. We got Billy P. We got the chairman. We got Jameson. Literally, he's so locked in, he doesn't even look at me anymore. He used to look at me and be like, yeah, I'm here. Like everything. He's like, I don't even have time for you anymore. He's that locked in. We got the head honcho, Nick Brogan. Prince Philip was not on his best behavior. I'll be honest, during the show, I saw a couple of things that bothered me, but that's a little rambunctiousness. A little Game 7 rambunctiousness. I would not be surprised to see that today.
And I think it makes up for it when he barked when you shouted out the
That was
Gens.
big. We got on the same page as we went. It might be a stumble out the gate, but we got a long game today, boys.
A stumble is just part of the dance.
Fleck, myself, Maniac here live from Hamburg. Let's lock in. Let's win a Game 7, and let's go have a good day now.